This just in. How's it going today, guys? Jay White II back with another video. This just in for a week 4 NFL Jay's picks, and we're gonna start with the Broncos and the Jets. But actually, before we start with that, let's make sure and talk a little bit about the Titans and the Vikings situation. And if worse comes to worse for these picks, there may have to be a little bit of a rescheduling going on. But best case scenario, maybe they get a walkthrough or practice in and get to go ahead and play, will the Titans. They did have some positive virus tests that came in. And, right now, they're not able to be in-person practice. Neither are the Vikings right now, so two NFL teams really are down. But the Titans and the Steelers game is a hopeful go ahead and play. And at worst case scenario, if not, instead of having the bye week later on in week 7 or 8, I believe, it would be go ahead, take this week off, take the time to get ready and go ahead and play. But best case scenario, walk through Saturday, play, and that's what I think the whole league is hoping for, and that we can get over these and have no more of these positive tests in the future. But dealing with the first case as it's happening such right now. Broncos, Jets tomorrow, 5:20 p.m. The Broncos and the Jets. I'm going to have to take the Jets in their first win at home. The Broncos are playing with their third quarterback, and I may still be wrong in this. The Broncos still may be good enough to pull off a victory. But you have to like the Jets in this. Both teams are 0-3. There'll be no in-person attendance. It's at the Jets. I think, that factored in with you got your fourth quarterback in there, or your third quarterback, for the Broncos this year. You just have to wonder, can the Broncos pull one off, though? It'll still be an interesting game, even though these two are having a slow start this season. The Saints at the Lions. I'm definitely taking the Saints in this one, big time. I hope the Saints get to come back from this loss that they had with Green Bay. They're having a slow start to their season, are the Saints. Both teams 1-2, the Saints and the Lions. This one is in Detroit. There'll be no in-person attendance. I still like Drew Brees and the Saints in this one. Chargers at the Buccaneers. And in Tampa Bay, there will be, it says no person attendance on my phone, but I believe there is some home attendance there. There will be some people in the stands. I could be wrong. Buccaneers 2-1, Chargers 1-2. This is in Tampa. I like the Buccaneers in this one. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers having a pretty good season so far, despite week 1, and they've been able to get a couple wins. I think they might get their third one in a row here at home. The Jaguars at Cincinnati. And let's take a look at the record here for the Bengals, of course, tying last week with the Eagles. 0-2-1 is their record. This is in Cincinnati. The Jaguars are 1-2. There is a limited in-person attendance. Okay. Well, I still, I got to go with the Jaguars. I didn't know Cincinnati had a limited in-person attendance. Okay. But they are probably one of the teams. The Jaguars, I know for sure they have the limited in-person attendance at home, but they are on the road in this one. I still like the Jaguars in this one. Jaguars over the Bengals. You gotta like to stash them, ain't you? But the Jaguars, I got a feeling, Joe Burrow just looking for his first win. I don't know if he can get this one, but if he does, it'll be at home. It would be a nice one for them. Vikings, Texans. Let's take a look at their records. Vikings 0-3, Texans 0-3. This one is in Houston. I definitely like the Texans in this one. Vikings not even able to practice right now, so you got to wonder will there be any problems with this game as well? Right now they have suspended in-person activities ahead of the game, but Sunday's game is still a go. There's no, tests that have come back positive for the Vikings. I think it's just a matter of making sure everything's okay since they were in contact with the Titans. As of right now, that's how that's standing and how I understand the situation. So especially for the Vikings and Texans, this game should go on as planned and scheduled Sunday morning, 10 a.m. And I'm taking the Texans at home. It's just they're a good team. I think they're the better team. That's the only reason. But you could add on a little bit this whole mess, into that equation. I still like the Texans. Could be wrong. Both of them looking for their first win again. So. Okay. Seahawks at the Miami Dolphins. That makes me feel a little bit better. The Dolphins getting their first win also makes me feel a little bit better. We've been in all of our games. The Seahawks are 3-0, though. It would be nice. There is limited in-person attendance. That I know for sure. No question there. You can watch this. It says on Fox. Ooh, this is going to be a good game. Dolphins, no question for me. And if it's an upset for anybody, I don't care, baby. Let's upset them. Fins up. What are the keys to beating the Seahawks? No turnovers. Okay? The Dolphins have to come in there. We have to play strong, and we can't turn the ball over. No interceptions, no fumbles, and we gotta score touchdowns, not just field goals. But yeah, if we could finish in some field goals too, that would be great. We gotta come out there. Mainly, the key to this one for me, no turnovers. You gotta remember, the Seahawks give up a lot of yardage and points. Dak put up 500 something. We got a great one in Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it's yet to been proven, but I'm comfortable with Tua coming in if he had to, but I don't think that's going to happen this week. Could be wrong, and maybe the week it does happen, but I like the Dolphins' chances in this one. Dolphins with the victory over the Seahawks. At home, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Oof. It's going to be a good game. Steelers, Titans. Titans at home. Hopefully this game goes on as scheduled again. Both teams are 3-0. This would hurt for, it not to go on right now. There would be a limited in-person attendance, it says, so we would see, hopefully, I don't know if that would still go on, I don't know. But if it goes on as scheduled, I like the Titans in this one, even though they're going through this whole ordeal. You almost hope that they can rally around, and them being the 3-0 team that they are. You like Derrick Henry. I believe I saw a stat earlier this week that they're 15-0 when Derrick Henry's rushed for 100 yards or more. So, maybe they rely on Derrick in this game, but the steel curtain of the today could be a little bit of a factor. I don't know if it'll be too hard for Derrick to run through the Steelers defense or not. But if he can get going, then look out for the Titans. I like the Titans in this one at home over the Steelers. Browns at Cowboys in Dallas. Let's take a look at Dallas's record 1-2 and Cleveland's record at 2-1. It would be limited in-person attendance in Dallas. Wow. You really hope the Cowboys win this one. If you think anything of Dak Prescott or Dallas, they should be better already as it is in that division. Though they're not sitting too terribly, especially if they can come out with the win here. But the Browns at 2-1 have shocked everyone. Why not continue shocking everyone? I like the Cowboys at home in this one, though. I'm taking the Cowboys over the Browns, but it wouldn't surprise me if Cleveland does pretty good or comes out with the victory. So a little scared for the Cowboys, I guess you could say on that one. But I'm taking the Cowboys. It wouldn't hurt my feelings too much. I like the Browns, but I'm taking the Cowboys in this one for the win. I like the Cowboys better. Cardinals at Panthers. Wow, Cardinals upset me so much last week. They're 2-1. They're playing in Carolina. Carolina's 1-2, but they just lost Christian McCaffrey here a week or so ago, and I still like Hopkins and Murray, and hopefully Murray doesn't turn the ball over 3 times, and the Cardinals can come out with a victory, and it all will be well and back to normal for Arizona. In a tough division, they are. But I like the Cardinals on this one over the Panthers. Colts at the Bears. Nick Foles getting the start. The Bears are 3-0. It's in Chicago, no in-person attendance. Colts 2-1 though. I like the Bears in this one. I like Nick Foles. I hope he can keep everything going there, and all will be fine. If not, could be some drama. I like the Bears at home over the Colts. Ravens at Washington. Let's take a look at the records. Ravens 2-1 now, just losing this last week to the Chiefs. And Washington sitting at 1-2 is actually at the top of their division with Dallas right at 1-2. But even though it's in Washington, I don't like Washington's chances of stopping the Ravens' attack on offense nor defense. Ravens in this one on the road over Washington. I'm taking the Ravens. All right, some more games here, a few more here. New York Football Giants at the Los Angeles Rams, Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at the records. But yeah, the Rams are 2-1. The Giants are 0-3. It's in LA. I like the Rams in this one definitely. The Rams have been, an up and down team here the last few years. But even going to a Super Bowl though, they're a great team. They were on the Hard Knocks. And you got to like their chances here, especially against the 0-3 Giants, taking the Rams. Patriots at the Chiefs. Okay. No, limited in-person attendance. The Kansas City Chiefs are 3-0. The Patriots are 2-1. I'm taking the Chiefs, definitely. And it's going to be a good game, though. These are two very good teams. You got to wonder if Belichick could find a way to outsmart Andy Reid in this one somehow, some way. But other than that, I like the Chiefs, and definitely with them at home and Patrick Mahomes and I like the Chiefs in this one. Bills at the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders are 2-1. The Bills are 3-0. I like the Raiders in this one. Give them Bills their first loss, please. Thank you, Derek Carr and the Raiders. Eagles at the 49ers. Sunday night football. The 0-2-1 Eagles will be at the 2-1 49ers. Definitely like the Niners in this one. The Niners been riddled with injury, but still, great team. I have no problem with taking them again. Even though they had injuries last week, I took them, and they've proven just to be just fine. Hopefully they can get some more of their players back and healthy here soon. I know they lost some more, but, keep on trucking, and hopefully the Niners can, keep their season alive. And, you have to like their depth. It's just a great team overall. Niners over the Eagles at home. And then Monday Night Football, Falcons at the Packers. A-Rod, 3-0. The Falcons are 0-3. And, a lot of happy moments for the Packers and A-Rod, and a lot of, of those heartbreaking moments for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. But I like the Packers to continue, especially at home, Monday night against the 0-3 Falcons, to go 4-0 here. And, you have to wonder what's going on there with the Falcons. But Packers, I'm taking the Packers. That should do it for week 4. Like, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.